The Stoic Guide to Conquering, the urge to escape everything. Freedom is the only worthy goal in life. It is won by disregarding things that lie beyond our control. Epictetus. Welcome to Stoic in your life. In today's video, we will shed light on the tug-of-war between the comfort of the known and the allure of the unknown. Why do some of us feel the need to leave everything we know behind to start anew in an unfamiliar field? And what can we learn from those who have taken that leap? Do they find a fresh perspective, or do they realize that their inner battles follow them no matter where they go? Join me as we explore these compelling questions, blending philosophical insights with personal experiences. We'll uncover what it truly means to understand ourselves and how our surroundings influence that self-awareness. Whether you're someone who's constantly on the move, or someone who has always stayed in one place, this discussion has something valuable for you. If you find value in today's exploration, please hit the subscribe button, and be sure to watch the video in its entirety to grasp the full depth of our journey together. 1. Bound by familiarity, the invisible threads of home. Isn't it curious how in this expansive world filled with endless opportunities, we often cling to the same small corners where our lives began? Despite living on a vast, spinning globe, many of us remain tethered to the zip codes where we were once children, growing up, playing in local parks, and eventually working and aging in familiar neighborhoods. These places hold us with invisible threads, tying us to our origins, families, and lifelong acquaintances. While staying close to home brings a sense of comfort and stability, it also raises an important question. What might we be missing by not exploring beyond our familiar surroundings? Stoic philosophers like Epictetus and Seneca would argue that remaining geographically confined could also limit our personal growth. They emphasize the importance of self-awareness and wisdom, which often come from confronting new challenges and stepping outside our comfort zones. As Seneca wisely noted, travel and change of place impart new vigor to the mind. In today's world, where relocating has never been easier, why do so many of us choose to stay put? Is it the fear of the unknown? Or perhaps a deeper, almost instinctual satisfaction in staying where things feel familiar and safe? The Stoics taught that it is not external circumstances that bind us, but our perceptions and attachments. They urged us to question our assumptions about happiness and security, suggesting that true freedom comes from within. Marcus Aurelius reflected this sentiment when he said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." Considering this philosophy in our modern context, we can see that in an age of digital connectivity, where it's possible to live on one continent and work on another, the boundaries of our lives are becoming more psychological than physical. Yet, despite the technological advancements and countless opportunities for global interaction, the pull of the familiar still holds a powerful grip on us. This enduring attachment to our comfort zones can be seen as both a blessing and a hindrance, depending on how we choose to interpret it. Modern life offers us unparalleled opportunities to expand our horizons. Moving to a new city or country can provide fresh perspectives and experiences that enrich our lives. However, it's crucial to balance the comfort of familiarity with the growth that comes from embracing the unknown. As we navigate these choices, we can draw on Stoic wisdom to remind us that our true home lies within our minds and hearts, not in any particular physical location. This perspective encourages us to cultivate inner resilience and adaptability, allowing us to thrive regardless of where we are. By recognizing that our sense of security and happiness is not tied to a specific place, we can more freely explore new environments and experiences. This mindset can lead to a richer, more fulfilling life, one that is not limited by the invisible threads of our upbringing but expanded by the boundless possibilities of our existence. In practice, this might mean taking small steps to venture beyond our comfort zones, such as traveling to new places, meeting new people, or even just trying new activities within our current locale. Each of these experiences can help us grow and develop a deeper understanding of ourselves and the world around us. As the Stoic philosopher Epictetus said, the key is to keep company only with people who uplift you, whose presence calls forth your best. The journey to conquer the urge to escape everything is not about physically escaping our surroundings, but about transforming our mindset. By adopting a Stoic approach, we can learn to find peace and contentment wherever we are, understanding that true freedom and happiness come from within. This inner transformation enables us to appreciate the familiar while also embracing the new, creating a harmonious balance that leads to a more enriched and meaningful life. 2. Wanting to leave. Feeling the urge to leave everything behind is something we all experience at times. It's that sudden, overwhelming desire to pack up and move to a new place, driven by a messy personal situation or sheer dissatisfaction with our current surroundings. Sometimes, the reason isn't clear. It just feels like a deep, inexplicable call to go. Historically, humans were nomads, constantly on the move, which might explain this persistent wanderlust. Or perhaps it's our way of shaking up the monotony of daily life, seeking renewal under different skies. This urge isn't unique to any one person. It's a fundamental part of the human condition. Throughout history, humans have migrated across continents for survival, conquest, or simple curiosity about what lies beyond the horizon. Today, our motivations might differ: better job prospects, a change of pace, or an escape from a life that feels too routine or painful. Each reason carries a deeply personal narrative of overcoming fear and embracing change. But what are we really seeking in a new place that we can't cultivate in our current environment? The Stoics would urge us to look inward before making such a leap. They believed that true change comes not from altering our surroundings, but from transforming our internal perceptions. Why do we feel the need to flee? What do we hope to find in a new place? Seneca, a renowned Stoic philosopher, wrote that while travel can offer distraction, it cannot cure the disturbances of the mind. He suggested that peace comes from within, not from the landscape around us. Yet the impulse to leave is powerful, often feeling like the only way forward. It promises a fresh start, a blank slate where we can redraw the outlines of our lives. This yearning isn't just about escaping a physical place, but about the hope of escaping an older version of ourselves. It's about shedding past burdens and reinventing oneself. The excitement of a new city, new faces, and new possibilities can be intoxicating, giving us a temporary belief that we can start over, free from past mistakes and regrets. But as we delve deeper into this topic, let's keep the Stoic wisdom in mind. Wherever you go, there you are. Changing your geography won't automatically change who you are or solve deep-seated issues. This doesn't mean we shouldn't move or seek new experiences, but we should be clear about what such changes can and cannot do for us. As we explore this urge to leave everything behind, let's examine not just the external journey but the internal transformations that accompany, or don't accompany, such moves. How often do we believe that a new place will fix our problems only to find that our issues follow us? By addressing our internal state, we might discover that the peace we seek is already within us, waiting to be cultivated regardless of where we are. So, as you contemplate the idea of leaving, ask yourself, what am I truly running from? What do I hope to find that I can't find within myself? These questions not only deepen our understanding of our motivations, but also guide us toward genuine growth. Embrace the idea that true change starts from within, and wherever you go, take your well-examined self along for the journey. What will you discover about yourself if you decide to stay and confront your challenges head-on? This exploration, both internal and external, can lead to profound insights and lasting peace. 3. The irrationality of leaving. Let's take a moment to reflect. Is the idea of escaping to a new place really the ultimate solution to our problems? It's tempting to believe that changing our environment can solve our issues, but as the Stoics remind us, our troubles often have deeper roots. A change of scenery might provide a temporary distraction, but as Seneca wisely noted, you may travel far and wide, but your troubles will travel with you. The dissatisfaction and unrest we experience are often products of our inner turmoil, not the places we inhabit. We might yearn for the happiness we believe new surroundings will bring, but true contentment comes from transforming our inner perspective, not our geographic coordinates. Delving deeper into Stoic philosophy, Marcus Aurelius emphasized the importance of confronting our challenges where we are, rather than running from them. He suggested that our character grows not by seeking new environments but by enduring and evolving within our current ones. When we think that moving to a new location will magically solve our problems, we might be overlooking the root causes, our attitudes, habits, and unresolved issues. This belief in geographical solutions to existential problems can lead us into a cycle of constant escape, never truly addressing the underlying issues. Consider this. The expectation that a new place will bring a new life can set us up for disappointment when the novelty fades, and we find ourselves facing the same old patterns and challenges. The disillusionment can be profound. Stoic wisdom teaches us resilience, emphasizing that our external circumstances are not the primary creators of our happiness or suffering. Rather, it is our responses to these circumstances that matter most. Imagine the energy and resources we invest in moving, the emotional toll of leaving behind friends and familiar comforts, and the challenge of adapting to a new place. These are significant costs, and if we're making such changes based on the mistaken belief that location is the key to personal transformation, we might be setting ourselves up for greater struggles. A story from modern life illustrates this well. Consider a successful executive who relocates to a remote beach town to escape the stress of corporate life, only to find that the same anxiety and dissatisfaction soon resurface. The change of scenery provided temporary relief, but the underlying issues remained. This isn't to say that we should never move or seek a change of scenery. Sometimes a new environment can indeed provide the fresh start we need. However, it's crucial to approach such transitions with eyes wide open, understanding that a geographical cure should be part of a larger strategy for personal growth. It's about balance, recognizing when change is genuinely beneficial, and when it might just be a distraction from the more challenging work of self-reflection and self-improvement. As we contemplate the urge to leave everything behind, let's anchor our decisions in Stoic insights, not merely in the hope of what might be, but in a realistic understanding of what a change of scenery can and cannot offer. This approach doesn't diminish the excitement of new adventures, but enriches them, ensuring our choices are grounded in wisdom rather than escapism. The key lesson is that we must cultivate contentment and resilience within ourselves. External changes can enhance our journey, but the true work lies in transforming our inner world. How can we develop a mindset that embraces challenges and sees them as opportunities for growth? By facing our problems head-on, wherever we are, and using Stoic principles as our guide, we can achieve lasting peace and fulfillment. If you've watched up to this point, you're already taking a crucial step towards mastering the Stoic principles to conquer the urge to escape everything. Comment below with Stoic strength to affirm your commitment to these transformative techniques. Don't go anywhere. There's still a wealth of wisdom we want to share with you in this video. Stay until the end to uncover the secrets that will empower you to face any challenge with unwavering resilience. 4. An assertion of freedom. What if the drive to leave isn't merely about seeking happiness but is an assertion of our freedom? Philosophers like Simone de Beauvoir and Jean-Paul Sartre saw freedom as a core aspect of human existence, arguing that we possess the power to redefine our lives independently of societal roles. Choosing to leave is a profound statement of autonomy, signaling a departure from preordained paths to create our own stories. It's not just running away, it's moving toward a self-defined existence, a concept echoed in the teachings of the Stoics, who valued internal freedom freedom from passions, disturbances, and the tyranny of external circumstances. Marcus Aurelius, for instance, frequently emphasized the freedom found in self-mastery and living in harmony with nature. When we choose to leave, aren't we, in essence, striving to master our destinies by altering our surroundings to better align with our internal vision of life? This assertion of freedom is immensely empowering, recognizing that while we cannot control everything that happens to us, we always have a choice about our next steps, both geographically and in life. Deciding to leave behind the familiar can be a radical act of self-assertion, affirming that our lives are ours to shape, unbound by our past or current environment. The pursuit of freedom through relocation also brings with it a responsibility, not to simply escape discomfort, but to actively create a life that mirrors our values and aspirations. It involves cultivating a mindset that seeks freedom not just from something, but for something, envisioning a life that aligns more closely with our ideals and taking bold steps to realize that vision. As we endeavor to live by another Stoic principle, that true freedom comes from living in agreement with reason, we align our actions with our rational understanding of what truly benefits us. This is freedom in its highest form, not merely the ability to do as we please, but the power to do what is genuinely good for us. So as we contemplate leaving everything behind, let's view it not merely as a flight from the familiar, but as a courageous step toward personal freedom. It's a gesture of liberation from the constraints of a predetermined existence, an exercise in crafting our life's narrative, and a profound assertion of our capacity to shape our destinies. In this way, our decision to leave becomes a reflection of our deepest values and a testament to our commitment to live freely and authentically, our truest selves. In modern life, this principle can be seen in the way we approach career changes, relationships, and personal growth. For example, deciding to leave a job that stifles your creativity or a toxic relationship that drains your energy is an act of asserting your freedom and taking control of your life's direction. As Marcus Aurelius wisely said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events." Realize this and you will find strength. By focusing on what we can control and aligning our actions with our true selves, we not only find strength but also discover the true essence of freedom. This mindset encourages us to take responsibility for our lives, make choices that reflect our core values, and pursue paths that lead to genuine fulfillment. As we embrace these principles, we learn that true freedom is not about escaping our circumstances, but about transforming our lives from within, making deliberate choices that lead to a more authentic and meaningful existence. 5. Embrace our true nature. Perhaps this urge to leave is not about escaping, but about embracing our true nature. Human history is filled with movements, explorations, and migrations, highlighting our innate drive to seek new horizons and conquer new lands. This desire to push boundaries and explore is deeply rooted in our genes, reflecting our curiosity and need for growth. When we feel compelled to leave, we are tapping into a profound aspect of the human spirit that seeks new experiences and challenges. The Stoics believed that understanding our true nature was essential to living a good life, emphasizing the importance of self-knowledge and living in harmony with it. Reflect on this. When you feel the urge to leave everything behind, are you running away from a situation, or are you moving towards a deeper understanding of yourself? This introspection can transform the act of moving into a journey of self-discovery. Stepping out of our comfort zones and into new environments forces us to confront aspects of ourselves that are easy to ignore in familiar settings. This exploration isn't just about geographical change, it's about testing our limits, facing our fears, and uncovering our potential. Each new place acts as a mirror, reflecting parts of our character that we've never seen or have long ignored. Are we as adaptable, brave, or independent as we think? Moving and starting anew offers a unique opportunity to answer these questions, providing a setting where our true selves can emerge without the constraints of our past identities or expectations. Furthermore, the Stoic practice of self-examination helps us differentiate between what is genuinely in our control and what is not. In new environments, this becomes crucial. We learn to distinguish between external changes and internal growth. While our surroundings can influence us, they do not define us. Our truest selves are defined by how we respond to the world around us, by our decisions, and by our commitment to living according to our values. As Epictetus said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." So when we talk about leaving everything behind, let's consider it as more than a physical journey. It's a spiritual and psychological voyage towards understanding who we truly are. It's about embracing the unknown, not just outside but within ourselves. This journey of self-discovery can be as daunting as it is exhilarating. As we navigate new landscapes, we also navigate the complexities of our inner landscapes, learning, growing, and perhaps finding aspects of ourselves we never knew existed. The desire to leave everything behind and start anew can be a pivotal chapter in our life's story, one where we discover new horizons in the outer world and explore the uncharted territories of our inner world. This is where the true adventure lies, not in the miles traveled, but in the incremental steps we take towards becoming more fully realized versions of ourselves. By engaging in this journey, we honor our most authentic desires and potentials, forging paths that resonate deeply with our core being. As Marcus Aurelius wisely noted, the universe is change. Our life is what our thoughts make it. So, what thoughts will you choose to guide your journey? What new paths will you forge in the quest to understand and embrace your true nature? Thank you for being part of today's video. Before we proceed, I want to express my gratitude for your participation in our community. Feel free to share your thoughts, or simply comment, "I'm ready to conquer" if you're new, or "I am a Stoic" if you've been with us for a while. Your interaction is a great source of motivation for us. Let's conquer the urge to escape everything together, shall we? Nine signs that it's time for you to leave your current environment or situation. Navigating through life often requires us to evaluate our surroundings and decide whether they are conducive to our growth and well-being. Recognizing the signs that it might be time to leave your current environment or situation is crucial for your personal and professional development. Here, we explore 9 key indicators, inspired by Stoic philosophy, that suggest it's time for a change. From feelings of stagnation to constant negativity, understanding these signs can help you make informed decisions that align with your aspirations and values. 1. Stagnation and lack of progress. Life is a journey filled with continuous growth, learning, and improvement. However, there comes a point when our environment or situation may no longer serve our well-being and development. One of the most telling signs that it's time to move on is when you feel a persistent sense of stagnation and lack of progress. This feeling often manifests in various forms, such as feeling unchallenged, unfulfilled, or as if your skills and talents are being underutilized. When your environment fails to stimulate your growth or offer new opportunities, it's time to reevaluate your position. Stagnation can lead to feelings of frustration, boredom, and even depression. When you are stuck in an environment that no longer inspires you, it can take a toll on your emotional and mental state. Imagine being in a job where you perform the same tasks day in and day out, with no prospects for advancement or new challenges. Over time, this lack of stimulation can erode your motivation and enthusiasm. If your current environment obstructs your path to growth, it is crucial to seek a new direction that aligns with your aspirations. Moreover, the sensation of stagnation can be subtle yet pervasive, affecting all aspects of your life. You might find yourself avoiding tasks that once excited you, or you might feel indifferent towards goals you once pursued passionately. This is a clear signal that your environment is not fostering your development. It's essential to recognize these signs early and take proactive steps to change your situation. Surround yourself with people who challenge you, Seek out opportunities that push your boundaries and immerse yourself in environments that promote learning and growth. In today's fast-paced world, staying in a stagnant environment can have long-term consequences on your career and personal life. The lack of progress can hinder your ability to achieve your full potential and may even lead to missed opportunities. Consider the story of Thomas Edison, who faced numerous failures before achieving success. His relentless pursuit of improvement and innovation serves as a powerful reminder that growth often requires stepping out of one's comfort zone. To truly thrive, it is imperative to constantly seek environments that challenge and nurture your development. Recognizing the signs of stagnation is the first step towards positive change. Once you identify that your current situation is holding you back, it's time to take action. This might involve seeking a new job, pursuing further education, or even relocating to a new city. The key is to find an environment that aligns with your goals and aspirations. Remember, growth does not happen in comfort zones. Embrace the discomfort that comes with change and use it as a catalyst for your personal and professional development. As you contemplate your next move, it's helpful to reflect on the wisdom of Epictetus, another Stoic philosopher who said, "It's not what happens to you but how you react to it that matters." Your response to stagnation and your willingness to seek new opportunities can determine the trajectory of your life. Don't let fear of the unknown hold you back. Instead, view change as an opportunity for growth and self-improvement. In conclusion, if you find yourself in an environment that no longer challenges or excites you, it's time to move on. Seek out new opportunities that stimulate your growth and align with your goals. Embrace change and use it as a stepping stone to achieve your full potential. Remember, stagnation is a sign that it's time for a new direction. By taking proactive steps to change your environment, you can reignite your passion, enhance your skills, and ultimately lead a more fulfilling and successful life. 2. Feeling undervalued and unappreciated. Feeling undervalued and unappreciated is a significant sign that it might be time for you to leave your current environment or situation. When your efforts are consistently overlooked at work, in relationships, or within social circles, it can take a heavy toll on your self-esteem and overall well-being. This sense of being undervalued can make you question your worth and diminish your motivation to continue contributing. According to Stoic philosophy, recognizing and honoring your intrinsic value is crucial for leading a fulfilling life. Marcus Aurelius, a renowned Stoic philosopher, emphasized the importance of self-respect and the need to safeguard your sense of worth against external opinions. He wrote, "The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts." When you find yourself in an environment where you are not valued or respected, it becomes essential to reassess your situation and consider finding a place where your contributions are genuinely recognized and appreciated. Think about how your current situation makes you feel daily. Do you wake up with a sense of dread or reluctance because you know your efforts will go unnoticed or unappreciated? This constant feeling can lead to a decrease in your sense of self-worth and overall satisfaction with life. The feeling of being undervalued can become a cycle that erodes your confidence and enthusiasm. In such cases, it's crucial to prioritize your mental and emotional well-being by seeking environments that recognize and appreciate your efforts. Imagine what it would be like to be in a place where your contributions are celebrated and your presence is genuinely valued. How would it change your outlook on life and your daily interactions? By placing yourself in an environment that respects and values you, you not only enhance your sense of self-worth but also create a space for personal growth and fulfillment. It's essential to remember that you have the power to change your situation. If you find yourself constantly undervalued, it's time to consider new opportunities where your talents and efforts will be acknowledged. This might mean seeking a new job, finding different social circles, or reevaluating your relationships. As you think about this, ask yourself, what kind of environment would truly allow me to thrive and feel appreciated? Reflecting on this question, can help guide you towards making decisions that are aligned with your self-worth and personal growth. In the words of Epictetus, another Stoic philosopher, know first who you are, and then adorn yourself accordingly. This means understanding your value and ensuring that you place yourself in situations that reflect your worth. When you start to prioritize environments that foster respect and appreciation, you'll notice a significant improvement in your overall happiness and satisfaction. It's not about seeking validation from others, but rather about recognizing that you deserve to be in a place that acknowledges your contributions. By doing so, you uphold your self-respect and ensure that you are in an environment conducive to your well-being. How can you begin to make these changes in your life today? Consider the small steps you can take towards finding environments that respect and value you, and start prioritizing your sense of self-worth. This shift can lead to profound positive changes in your life, aligning you with the principles of Stoic philosophy and enhancing your overall quality of life. 3. Constant negativity and toxicity. When you find yourself in an environment steeped in constant negativity and toxicity, it's a clear sign that it might be time to move on. This kind of atmosphere can be incredibly harmful to your mental and emotional well-being, marked by continual conflicts, negative attitudes, and damaging behaviors. These toxic environments can appear in many aspects of life, from workplaces riddled with drama to relationships that drain your energy, and even social circles that seem to thrive on bringing others down. Constant exposure to such negativity can lead to heightened stress, anxiety, and even physical health problems. Marcus Aurelius, the revered Stoic philosopher, warned against letting external negativity penetrate and disturb our inner tranquility. He emphasized the importance of maintaining a serene and virtuous mind amidst chaos. Imagine being in a workplace where gossip and backstabbing are the norms. Every day, you face subtle jabs, passive-aggressive comments, and an overall feeling that you're walking on eggshells. This constant stress can start to affect not just your mood, but also your health and productivity. Similarly, a relationship where your partner constantly criticizes you, undermines your confidence, or belittles your achievements can be just as toxic. Over time, these negative experiences accumulate, creating a heavy emotional burden that's difficult to shake off. In such situations, it's crucial to take a step back and assess the impact of these toxic interactions on your overall well-being. Marcus Aurelius once said, "The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts." If your surroundings are filled with negativity, it's almost impossible to cultivate positive thoughts and a healthy mindset. A modern example of this can be seen in the lives of many successful individuals who, at some point, realized that their environment was holding them back. Take the story of Sarah, a young professional who was thriving in her career, but found herself in a workplace where competition was fierce, and colleagues were constantly trying to outdo each other by any means necessary. The environment became so toxic that Sarah began to dread going to work each day. Her health started to suffer, and she felt her mental clarity slipping away. After much contemplation, Sarah decided to leave her job and seek a new opportunity in a more supportive and positive environment. This decision was challenging, but it ultimately led to her flourishing in both her personal and professional life. Ask yourself, is the environment you're in conducive to your growth and well-being? If the answer is no, it might be time to consider making a change. Surrounding yourself with positive, supportive people and environments is not just beneficial, it's essential for your mental and emotional health. Leaving a toxic environment doesn't mean you're giving up. It means you're choosing to prioritize your well-being and future. This change can open doors to new opportunities, healthier relationships, and a more fulfilling life. Recognizing the signs of constant negativity and toxicity is the first step towards reclaiming your peace and happiness. Marcus Aurelius' wisdom reminds us that while we cannot always control our surroundings, we can control our responses and decisions. Protect your well-being by distancing yourself from negative influences and seeking out environments that nurture and support you. Remember, the quality of your life largely depends on the quality of the environment you choose to be in. Embrace the change, and don't be afraid to seek out the positivity and support you deserve. If you've watched up to this point, you're already taking the first steps toward recognizing when it's time to move on from an environment or situation that no longer serves you. Comment below with "Time for change" to affirm your commitment to making positive changes in your life. Don't go anywhere. There's still crucial information we want to share with you in this video. Stay until the end to discover the signs that will empower you to make the right decisions and embrace a healthier, more fulfilling path. 4. Compromising your values and principles. One of the most telling signs that it's time to leave your current environment is when you find yourself compromising your values and principles. Living in alignment with your core values is crucial for maintaining integrity and a sense of purpose. When you are in an environment that pressures you to act against your beliefs or engage in unethical behavior, it can lead to internal conflict and dissatisfaction. Marcus Aurelius emphasized the importance of living in accordance with one's values and maintaining moral integrity. Compromising your values can have long-term negative effects on your mental and emotional health, leading to feelings of guilt, shame, and disconnection from your true self. This dissonance between your actions and your inner beliefs erodes your sense of identity and purpose, creating a deep-seated unhappiness that can affect all areas of your life. If you are in a situation that constantly challenges your ethical boundaries, it is a clear sign that it may be time to seek a new environment that aligns with your principles. When your workplace or social circle pressures you to compromise, it's not just your professional integrity that's at stake, but also your personal well-being. For instance, if your job requires you to manipulate or deceive others, you might find yourself feeling increasingly uncomfortable and out of sync with who you truly are. The Stoic philosopher Epictetus reminded us, "No man is free who is not master of himself." This means that true freedom and happiness come from living authentically according to your own values, not someone else's agenda. The negative effects of compromising your values extend beyond personal discomfort. Over time, the repeated violation of your principles can lead to a significant loss of self-respect and self-worth. This can manifest in various ways, such as anxiety, depression, and a general sense of dissatisfaction with life. When your actions are not aligned with your beliefs, you may also find it difficult to form genuine relationships as trust and authenticity are compromised. Ralph Waldo Emerson once said, "Nothing is at last sacred but the integrity of your own mind." This highlights the importance of staying true to yourself, as this is the foundation of all meaningful and fulfilling interactions. To address this issue, it's crucial to seek environments that support and align with your core values and principles, fostering a sense of integrity and fulfillment. This might mean finding a new job, changing your social circle, or even relocating to a place that resonates more with your beliefs. Surround yourself with people who respect and share your values, as this will not only help you maintain your integrity but also enhance your sense of belonging and purpose. Remember, living authentically is not just about avoiding discomfort. It's about actively creating a life that reflects who you are at your core. In modern life, where the pressures to conform can be overwhelming, it's more important than ever to stay grounded in your values. The fast-paced nature of our society often demands quick decisions and compromises, but taking the time to reflect on what truly matters to you can make all the difference. By prioritizing your values, you can navigate life's challenges with a clear conscience and a strong sense of direction. As the philosopher Socrates famously said, "To find yourself, think for yourself." This timeless advice reminds us that the path to true fulfillment lies in staying true to our principles, no matter the external pressures we face. Compromising your values is a sign that something in your life needs to change. By recognizing this and taking proactive steps to align your environment with your principles, you can achieve a deeper sense of satisfaction and peace. This journey might be challenging, but the rewards of living authentically are immeasurable. So take the time to evaluate your current situation, listen to your inner voice, and make the necessary changes to ensure that your life is a true reflection of who you are and what you stand for. 5. Lack of support and encouragement. Feeling unsupported and unmotivated is a clear sign that it might be time for you to leave your current environment. When your surroundings fail to provide the encouragement and resources necessary for your personal and professional growth, it's a red flag. In supportive environments, you feel energized and inspired to pursue your goals, overcome challenges, and reach your full potential. However, if you're in a place where colleagues are unsupportive, friends don't encourage your aspirations, or family members don't understand your ambitions, you can end up feeling isolated and demotivated. Marcus Aurelius once said, "The soul becomes dyed with the color of its thoughts." This underscores the importance of surrounding yourself with positive influences. If your environment lacks the support you need, it can negatively affect your mindset and hinder your progress. You need to be in a place where people uplift you, inspire you, and believe in your potential. Think about the times when you felt the most motivated. Were you surrounded by encouraging individuals who believed in you? Now, contrast that with your current situation. Do you feel a similar level of support, or do you often find yourself struggling alone? Consider how this lack of support affects your daily life. Are you waking up with enthusiasm, ready to tackle the day? Or do you drag yourself out of bed, dreading the interactions you'll have? The environment you are in should be a source of strength, not a drain on your energy. It's important to ask yourself, are the people around me contributing positively to my life? Or are they holding me back? A supportive environment fosters growth and success, providing a network of individuals who encourage you to pursue your dreams. These people offer constructive feedback, celebrate your successes, and help you navigate through challenges. If you don't have this kind of support, it's essential to seek out new surroundings. Surrounding yourself with individuals who genuinely care about your progress can make a significant difference in your life. As you ponder your current situation, ask yourself, am I in a place where I can truly thrive? Think about the potential for growth in a more supportive environment. Imagine the progress you could make if you were consistently encouraged and motivated. This doesn't mean you have to cut ties with everyone in your current environment, but it does mean prioritizing your well-being and success. What steps can you take today to start building a more supportive network? Perhaps it's joining a new group, seeking out mentors, or even just spending more time with people who uplift you. Ultimately, the decision to leave an unsupportive environment can be challenging, but it is a crucial step towards achieving your goals. Remember the words of Marcus Aurelius and the impact of your surroundings on your thoughts and actions. Embrace the possibility of a better future by actively seeking out environments that foster your growth. Surround yourself with those who inspire and support you, and you'll find that the journey towards your aspirations becomes much more achievable. In conclusion, recognizing the lack of support and taking action to change your environment is vital for your personal and professional growth. By finding a more supportive setting, you open yourself up to new opportunities and greater success. So, ask yourself, what kind of environment do I need to thrive? And how can I create or find it? Your future self will thank you for making the necessary changes today. 6. Persistent dread or anxiety. When you find yourself in a situation where persistent dread or anxiety becomes a daily companion, it's a clear sign that it might be time to reevaluate your environment. Chronic stress and anxiety are red flags indicating that your surroundings are not supporting your well-being. This can manifest in various aspects of life, such as a high-pressure job, a toxic relationship, or an overwhelming social setting. For instance, imagine being in a job where every morning you wake up with a knot in your stomach, dreading the day's tasks and interactions. This constant state of anxiety doesn't just affect your mood. It can lead to serious mental and physical health problems, including burnout, depression, and other stress-related illnesses. The teachings of Stoicism emphasize the importance of inner peace and resilience amidst external challenges. Marcus Aurelius wisely advised us to focus on what is within our control and not to allow external circumstances to disturb our tranquility. This advice is particularly relevant when dealing with environments that induce chronic stress. If you find that your current situation is a relentless source of anxiety, it's crucial to contemplate making a change. Jane, a young professional working in a high-stress corporate job. Despite her competence and hard work, the toxic work culture and unrealistic expectations left her in a state of constant anxiety. Her mornings were filled with dread, and her nights were sleepless. Jane began to notice the toll it was taking on her health and happiness. Reflecting on the Stoic principles she had studied, she realized that she was allowing external pressures to rob her of her inner peace. Inspired by Marcus Aurelius's teachings, she made the courageous decision to leave her job and seek an environment that aligned better with her values and well-being. This change was not easy, but it allowed her to reclaim her mental health and find a more supportive and balanced work environment. The lesson here is clear. Prioritize environments that support your mental health and reduce sources of chronic stress and anxiety. When you consistently feel a sense of dread or anxiety, it's a sign that something needs to change. Ask yourself, what aspects of your current environment are within your control to change, and what might require a more significant shift? Are there steps you can take to improve your situation, or is it time to move on to a setting that fosters your peace of mind and well-being? By addressing these questions, you can take proactive steps toward creating a life that supports your mental and physical health. Remember, your well-being should never be compromised by external pressures. Embrace the wisdom of Stoicism and seek out environments that allow you to thrive. If you've ever felt persistent dread or anxiety, it's time to prioritize your mental health. Comment, "I'm Stoic," if you agree that our well-being should never be compromised by external pressures. Let's support each other in seeking environments that help us thrive. 7. Inability to pursue passions and interests. Have you ever felt trapped in an environment that stifles your passions and leaves you yearning for more? If so, you're not alone. Many people find themselves in situations that hinder their growth and happiness. One significant indicator that it may be time to leave your current environment is when you find yourself unable to pursue your passions and interests. When your surroundings inhibit your creativity and prevent you from engaging in activities that bring you joy and fulfillment, it can severely impact your overall happiness and well-being. This situation can manifest in various aspects of life, such as being stuck in a job that does not align with your interests, a relationship that does not support your hobbies, or a living arrangement that restricts your freedom to explore and grow. Marcus Aurelius, a renowned Stoic philosopher, emphasized the importance of living a life true to oneself and pursuing what brings joy and purpose. If your current environment prevents you from exploring your passions and interests, it is crucial to seek out new surroundings that allow you to pursue what makes you happy. In modern life, we often find ourselves in situations where our jobs, relationships, or living conditions do not align with our true selves. A job that demands all your time and energy but leaves you feeling unfulfilled can be a significant barrier to pursuing your passions. It's essential to reflect on whether your career aligns with your interests and values. If it doesn't, it may be time to consider a change. Similarly, relationships should be supportive and nurturing. If your partner or friends do not encourage your hobbies or interests, it can lead to frustration and dissatisfaction. A restrictive living situation can also impact your ability to pursue your passions. Whether it's living in a place that lacks the resources you need or being surrounded by people who do not share your enthusiasm for your interests, the environment you live in plays a critical role in your happiness. It's important to find a space that allows you to grow and explore your interests freely. As the Stoics taught, the quality of your environment significantly influences your inner peace and happiness. Seneca once said, "It is not that we have a short time to live, but that we waste a lot of it." This underscores the importance of making the most of our time by being in environments that support our passions. To address this issue, it's essential to find environments that encourage and support the pursuit of your passions and interests. This might mean looking for a new job that aligns with your passions, finding friends who share your hobbies, or moving to a place that provides the resources and freedom you need. Surrounding yourself with people and environments that inspire you can lead to a more fulfilling and joyful life. Remember, life is too short to be spent in places that do not nourish your soul and ignite your passions. As you navigate through this journey, keep in mind the wisdom of Epictetus. First, say to yourself what you would be, and then do what you have to do. By taking decisive action and seeking out supportive environments, you can create a life that truly reflects your passions and interests, leading to greater happiness and fulfillment. 8. Consistent disrespect. Respect is a cornerstone of any healthy setting, whether at work, in personal relationships, or within social circles. If you are not treated with the respect you deserve, it can deeply affect your self-esteem and overall well-being. Disrespect can take many forms, such as being belittled, ignored, or treated unfairly, and enduring this regularly can be incredibly damaging. Think about how consistently feeling disrespected impacts your mental health. Are you feeling more anxious, depressed, or less confident because of the way others treat you? It's essential to recognize that no one deserves to be in a place where they are consistently put down or undervalued. Instead, consider what Marcus Aurelius suggested about finding strength within and valuing oneself. If the environment around you is eroding your self-respect, it's time to make a change for your own mental and emotional health. Leaving a disrespectful environment isn't easy, but it's crucial for your well-being and personal growth. Seeking out environments that treat you with respect and uphold your dignity can transform your sense of self-worth. Environments that value you will contribute positively to your mental health, encouraging you to thrive and grow. Consider how different your life would be if you were surrounded by people who respect you, support you, and value your contributions. How would your daily interactions change? How much more confident and content would you feel? By placing yourself in a respectful environment, you can foster a healthier, happier you. As you contemplate this change, ask yourself, what kind of environment do I truly deserve, and how can I find or create it? This question helps you focus on what you need and deserve, pushing you to take actionable steps toward finding or creating a better space for yourself. Remember, your worth is not defined by how others treat you, but by how you perceive and value yourself. By leaving environments that don't respect you, you're making a powerful statement about your self-worth and dignity. Consider these steps as part of your journey towards a better, more respectful, and fulfilling life. 9. Misalignment with long-term goals. When your surroundings don't support your future aspirations, they can significantly hinder your progress and prevent you from reaching your full potential. This misalignment can manifest in many areas of life, such as a dead-end job that offers no opportunities for advancement, a relationship that stifles your career dreams, or a social circle that doesn't share or support your values and vision for the future. Marcus Aurelius emphasized the importance of living with purpose and following one's true path. And if your current situation doesn't align with your goals, it's essential to reassess where you are and make changes that will propel you toward your aspirations. Picture a talented young professional stuck in a job that offers no growth opportunities. Despite her skills and dedication, she remains stagnant while watching her peers advance in their careers. She dreams of leading projects, making impactful decisions, and achieving recognition in her field, but her current role only offers routine tasks with no prospects for progression. In this scenario, staying in such a job can lead to frustration, demotivation, and a sense of unfulfilled potential. By recognizing the misalignment between her current environment and her long-term goals, she can take proactive steps to seek out new opportunities that align with her aspirations, ultimately leading to a more satisfying and successful career. In a similar vein, consider someone in a relationship where their partner doesn't support their career goals. They may have dreams of starting a business, pursuing further education, or embarking on a challenging career path. However, their partner may be indifferent or even dismissive of these ambitions, preferring a more conventional and predictable lifestyle. This lack of support can create tension and resentment, making it difficult to stay motivated and focused on their goals. By acknowledging this misalignment, they can make the tough decision to leave the relationship and seek out an environment where their aspirations are encouraged and supported, allowing them to thrive both personally and professionally. Social circles also play a crucial role in shaping our environment. If your friends or acquaintances do not share your values or vision for the future, they can inadvertently hold you back. Imagine being part of a group that prioritizes short-term pleasures over long-term goals, leading to frequent distractions and a lack of focus. This can be particularly challenging if you are trying to build a meaningful career, pursue further education, or work on personal development. By surrounding yourself with individuals who share your values and support your long-term goals, you create a positive and motivating environment that fosters growth and achievement. What happens when you realize that your current environment is misaligned with your goals? It's an opportunity to reassess your situation and make strategic changes. This might involve seeking a new job that offers career advancement, ending a relationship that doesn't support your aspirations, or finding a new social circle that aligns with your values. These changes can be daunting, but they are essential for creating an environment that supports your ambitions and helps you achieve your full potential. Consider a modern-day story of an entrepreneur who felt stuck in a corporate job. Despite the financial security, he realized that his passion lay in starting his own business. His corporate role, although stable, did not align with his entrepreneurial spirit. After much contemplation, he decided to leave his job and pursue his dream. Initially, the journey was filled with uncertainties, but he found immense satisfaction and fulfillment in building his own company. His story highlights the importance of aligning your environment with your long-term goals and taking bold steps to create a life that reflects your true aspirations. Ultimately, the lesson here is clear. Ensuring that your environment aligns with your long-term goals is crucial for living a purposeful and fulfilling life. When you find yourself in a situation that hinders your growth and progress, it's essential to reassess and make the necessary changes. By doing so, you pave the way for a future where your ambitions are supported and your potential is fully realized. How can you start making these changes today? What steps can you take to ensure your environment supports your long-term goals and aspirations? Remember, aligning your surroundings with your dreams is the first step toward achieving them. In conclusion, recognizing the signs that your current environment is no longer serving you is the first step towards a more fulfilling life. Whether it's persistent stagnation, feeling undervalued, or a misalignment with your long-term goals, taking action to change your surroundings can lead to significant personal and professional growth. Embrace the wisdom of Stoic philosophy by seeking environments that challenge and nurture your development. Remember, your well-being and happiness are paramount, and sometimes the best way to honor them is by making the courageous decision to move on. Thank you for watching today's video on the 9 signs that it's time for you to leave your current environment or situation. Your engagement is what makes our community thrive. If you have any thoughts or personal experiences to share, please leave a comment below. If you're new here, comment, "I am a newbie." And if you've been with us for a while, let us know by saying, "I am a Stoic." Your participation fuels our journey. Let's continue exploring these important insights together, shall we? 7 steps to escape your comfort zone for personal growth. Stepping out of your comfort zone is a transformative process essential for personal growth. It involves a conscious effort to challenge yourself, embrace new experiences, and overcome the inertia of familiar routines. In this guide, we will explore 7 practical steps to help you break free from your comfort zone and unlock your full potential. Step 1. Acknowledge your comfort zone. To escape your comfort zone and foster personal growth, the first essential step is to acknowledge its existence. This might sound simple, but it requires a deep introspection to truly understand the extent of our habits and routines. Recognizing your comfort zone involves identifying the activities, routines, and situations where you feel most at ease and considering how they might be limiting your potential. In modern life, our comfort zones are often shaped by routines and habits that provide a sense of security. These could include daily schedules, familiar social circles, or even specific work tasks that we've mastered over time. While these habits can create a sense of stability, they can also prevent us from exploring new avenues and expanding our horizons. For example, if you always take the same route to work or interact with the same group of people, you might miss out on discovering new places or building new relationships that could enrich your life. By acknowledging these patterns, you open yourself up to the possibility of change. As the Stoic philosopher Epictetus once said, "If you want to improve, be content to be thought foolish and stupid." This means stepping out of your comfort zone, even if it feels uncomfortable or you fear judgment from others. Take a moment to reflect on your daily routine and pinpoint the areas that feel too comfortable. Are there activities you avoid because they seem challenging or uncertain? Recognizing these areas is the first step toward stepping out of your comfort zone. Marcus Aurelius, another great Stoic, wisely stated, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." This perspective encourages us to see obstacles not as barriers but as opportunities for growth. Step 2. Deliberate shift in mindset. Step 2 in escaping your comfort zone is making a deliberate shift in mindset. Picture yourself at a crossroads where one path is familiar and safe, while the other is challenging but filled with opportunities for growth. Modern life often emphasizes convenience and ease, leading many of us to become complacent. However, real personal growth occurs beyond these comfort zones. When you push yourself to try new things, take on challenges, and face your fears head-on, you expand your capabilities and build resilience. It is in these moments of discomfort that true growth happens. Reflect on the words of Theodore Roosevelt. "Nothing in the world is worth having or worth doing unless it means effort, pain, difficulty." This powerful quote reminds us that the discomfort we experience when stepping out of our comfort zones is a necessary part of progress. Embracing this philosophy can transform your perspective, making discomfort a welcomed sign of growth rather than something to avoid. Imagine the possibilities that lie ahead when you actively seek out these opportunities for growth. How might your life change if you consistently chose the path of effort and challenge? By shifting your mindset, you acknowledge that every moment of discomfort is an investment in your future self. This shift in perspective is not just about tolerating discomfort, but recognizing it as a catalyst for achieving your fullest potential. How can you start embracing this mindset in your daily life? Think about small steps you can take today to challenge yourself. Perhaps it's speaking up in a meeting, trying a new hobby, or setting a goal that feels slightly out of reach. Each step you take outside your comfort zone builds the confidence and skills needed to tackle even bigger challenges. Step 3. Set clear goals. Setting clear goals is crucial when stepping out of your comfort zone because it provides a sense of direction and purpose. Imagine being in a situation where everything feels stagnant and you're yearning for growth but unsure where to start. By defining what you want to achieve, you give yourself a roadmap to follow. These goals should be specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, and time-bound, SMART. For instance, if you're considering leaving your current job because it no longer aligns with your career aspirations, you might set a goal to find a new position within 6 months that offers opportunities for advancement and aligns with your skills and interests. This clarity not only motivates you but also helps in tracking your progress. Take the story of Alex, who felt stuck in his routine job, longing for more creativity and impact in his work. He decided to set clear goals to transition into a new career in digital marketing. Alex's SMART goals included completing an online certification within 3 months, applying for at least 5 jobs per week, and attending networking events to build connections in the industry. These goals kept him focused and determined, ultimately leading him to a fulfilling new role that reignited his passion for work. By setting clear goals, you take control of your journey, turning vague ambitions into concrete plans. It's like plotting a course on a map. You know where you're headed and can measure how far you've come. Moreover, this practice boosts your confidence, as each small achievement reinforces your belief in your ability to succeed. What specific goals can you set today to start moving towards the life you desire? Consider areas in your life where you feel a change is needed and outline steps that will get you there. Setting clear goals helps you break free from the inertia of your current environment, making it possible to create the life you envision. By doing so, you're not just stepping out of your comfort zone. You're redefining it, expanding your boundaries with each goal you accomplish. So, what are you waiting for? Begin by defining your goals and take the first step towards a more fulfilling and purposeful life. If you've reached this point and are still engaged, kindly take a moment to pause and comment below with, "I'm ready to grow." This simple act will indicate that you understand the importance of stepping out of your comfort zone for personal growth. Now, let's continue on this journey together, embracing these 7 steps to lead more empowered, fulfilling lives. Step 4. Take small steps. To begin the journey of escaping your comfort zone for personal growth, start with small, manageable steps that gradually push your boundaries. This approach, endorsed by many successful individuals, allows you to build confidence and momentum without overwhelming yourself. Begin by trying a new hobby, something that piques your interest but you haven't dared to explore yet. Engaging in new activities stimulates your mind and can open doors to new passions and talents. Meeting new people is another excellent way to step out of your comfort zone. Social interactions, especially with those outside your usual circle, broaden your perspective and introduce you to diverse viewpoints and experiences. These encounters can enrich your life and even present new opportunities for personal and professional growth. At work, consider taking on a small challenge that you would typically avoid. This could be volunteering for a project, leading a meeting, or proposing an innovative idea. These small steps at your workplace can significantly impact your career by showcasing your willingness to grow and take on new responsibilities. Building on these small successes creates a sense of accomplishment and boosts your confidence, making it easier to take on larger challenges over time. Each small victory acts as a stepping stone towards greater achievements. For instance, if you start with a new hobby and excel at it, you may find the courage to pursue more significant endeavors, such as a career change or starting your own business. These incremental steps not only help you grow, but also create a habit of embracing new experiences and learning from them. In modern life, where we often seek instant gratification, it's essential to remember that substantial personal growth takes time and consistent effort. By focusing on small, manageable steps, you lay a strong foundation for continuous improvement and long-term success. As Lao Tzu wisely noted, "A journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step." Embrace this philosophy and watch as your comfort zone expands and your personal growth soars. Step 5. Embrace discomfort. Realize that feeling uncomfortable is a natural and essential part of personal growth. Growth never happens in the comfort zone. It occurs when you push yourself beyond your usual limits. Embracing discomfort means welcoming challenges and new experiences, even if they initially make you uneasy. When you feel discomfort, it's a sign that you're pushing your boundaries and expanding your capabilities. As Nelson Mandela once said, "It always seems impossible until it's done." By embracing discomfort, you are actively participating in your growth journey, and this willingness to step into the unknown can lead to remarkable transformations in your life. Discomfort is not an enemy, but a companion that signals you are on the right path. Think about the last time you felt genuinely proud of an accomplishment. Did that pride come from doing something easy, or did it stem from overcoming a challenging situation? By facing and embracing discomfort, you build resilience, adaptability, and strength. You learn to navigate and thrive in new and often unpredictable situations, which are crucial skills for personal and professional development. Have you ever noticed how athletes push through the pain barrier to achieve their goals? Their discomfort is temporary, but the pride and success they achieve are long-lasting. Now apply that same principle to your own life. Each time you encounter discomfort, remind yourself that it's a necessary step toward achieving something greater. Ask yourself, what would you attempt if you weren't afraid of feeling uncomfortable? This mindset shift can open up a world of possibilities and help you take actions you once thought were out of reach. Embrace discomfort with the confidence that each step you take outside your comfort zone is a step toward a more fulfilling and accomplished life. So, the next time you feel that familiar pang of unease, welcome it as a friend, guiding you to new heights and personal growth. Step 6. Learn from failures. Failure is not the end of the road, but a crucial part of your journey, especially when you're stepping out of your comfort zone. When you face setbacks, remember that every successful person has encountered failure at some point. The difference lies in their reaction. They choose to see failures not as dead ends, but as detours to success. Think about Thomas Edison, who famously said, "I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work." He didn't let each failure stop him. Instead, he used them as stepping stones to eventually invent the light bulb. Consider your own life. Perhaps you've experienced a job loss, a failed relationship, or a project that didn't go as planned. In these moments, it might feel like the world is crashing down. But this is the time to harness the power of resilience. Reflect on what went wrong and why, and use that knowledge to make better decisions moving forward. This is how you transform failures into valuable lessons. It's like building muscle. Each failure is a workout that makes you stronger and more prepared for future challenges. Imagine you're an athlete training for a marathon. Every time you fall short of your goal, you analyze your performance. Maybe you need to adjust your diet, change your training routine, or get more rest. Each adjustment is a response to what you've learned from not hitting your target. In life, the same principle applies. Every failure offers insights that bring you closer to success, provided you're willing to learn and adapt. Now let's take a look at a modern story. Consider the journey of Sarah Blakely, the founder of Spanx. She faced numerous rejections and failures before her product became a household name. In her early days, she pitched her idea to countless companies, only to be turned down repeatedly. However, instead of giving up, she used each rejection to refine her pitch and improve her product. Her persistence paid off, and today, Spanx is a global brand, and Blakely is celebrated as a self-made billionaire. Her story is a testament to the fact that failure is not a permanent state, but a temporary condition that can lead to extraordinary success. In essence, failure is a teacher that offers lessons more valuable than any success can. Embrace it, learn from it, and let it fuel your journey towards achieving your goals. Remember, the only real failure is the one from which we learn nothing. So whenever you stumble, pick yourself up, extract the wisdom from the experience, and keep moving forward. By doing so, you transform each failure into a building block of your ultimate success. Step 7. Seek support. Surrounding yourself with supportive people who encourage and motivate you to step out of your comfort zone is crucial for personal growth. Friends, family, and mentors play a significant role in this journey, offering the encouragement and accountability necessary to keep moving forward. In the words of Seneca, one of the most beautiful qualities of true friendship is to understand and to be understood. This support system acts as a safety net, allowing you to take risks and face new challenges with confidence, knowing that you have a reliable network to lean on when things get tough. For instance, consider the story of Thomas Edison, who, despite facing numerous setbacks and failures, continued to persevere thanks to the unwavering support of his close-knit circle. They believed in his vision, providing the moral support and encouragement he needed to eventually succeed in inventing the light bulb. Having such a support system not only helps you stay accountable but also provides diverse perspectives and valuable feedback that can help you navigate through obstacles more effectively. These trusted individuals can offer insights and advice that you might not have considered, helping you to see beyond your own limitations and broaden your horizons. As you step out of your comfort zone, their positive reinforcement and shared experiences can inspire you to keep pushing your boundaries and striving for greater heights. Moreover, in modern life, we often face unprecedented challenges and uncertainties. The presence of a supportive network can make all the difference in maintaining mental and emotional resilience. They can remind you of your strengths, celebrate your achievements, and help you stay grounded during moments of doubt or fear. By actively seeking out and nurturing these relationships, you build a foundation of trust and mutual support that empowers you to take bold steps toward your personal and professional goals. Remember, as Marcus Aurelius said, "We are made for cooperation, like feet, like hands, like eyelids, like the rows of the upper and lower teeth." Embrace the power of community, and you'll find that escaping your comfort zone becomes a shared journey of growth and discovery. As we wrap up today's discussion, let's reflect on the profound journey we've embarked on together. The desire to leave, to change our environment, to seek new experiences. It's a narrative as old as humanity itself. Yet, as we've explored, the true journey isn't just about crossing physical boundaries, it's about crossing the internal ones as well. The Stoics remind us that wherever we go, we bring ourselves with us, and thus the most significant changes occur not in the scenery around us, but within the landscapes of our minds. Embracing change, whether by changing our location or our perspective, challenges us to grow and adapt in ways that comfort and familiarity never can. It asks us to look deeply at who we are and who we can become. The Stoic idea of focusing on our internal rather than external changes encourages us to cultivate resilience, wisdom, and a profound understanding of our true selves. So, whether you're contemplating a major move or just thinking about how to improve your current situation, remember that the most important journey is the one that leads to a better understanding of yourself. It's not just about finding a new place in the world, but about finding a new peace within yourself where true contentment lies. Thank you for joining me on this exploration. If you found value in our journey today, consider subscribing to Stoic in Your Life for more discussions like this. Let's keep seeking, questioning, and growing together. What changes are you inspired to make in your life? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Remember, it's not just about where you are, but who you are in the place you choose to be. Until next time, keep exploring, keep questioning, and as always, strive to live a life true to your best self.